Bradley, and I'm the band director here. We are so excited for you guys to be at our concert. Where's our fourth grade? Is this all fourth grade? Most in fourth grade? Awesome. So this is an awesome time for you guys to get excited because next year you get to pick a band or an orchestra instrument. So this is going to be really fun. We're going to show you some of the instruments today as well and see what you kind of like to hear and hear the different sounds. These guys have been working on this really for just a couple months. It hasn't been that long, and they've come a long way and they've really grown, so we're really proud of them. So we're going to go ahead and get the band concert started, and I'm going to let the students introduce the songs to you.
My name is Andrew, and I play the French horn in my 5th grade band. We will begin our concert by playing the songs from our book, Michael Finnegan, Manhuman Harvest, and Now Let Me Fly. These songs taught us how to play new types of notes, eighth notes. We will feature different students of the band on Now Let Me Fly. We hope you enjoy these songs.
This has truly been one of the most fun groups I've ever worked with. These kids come in and they go above and beyond, and they learn extra songs and are really excited to play them and have surprised me and the music teacher so many times in band class when they come back and like, listen to this. So it's super cool, and I want to let all the students know, when we learn songs on instruments, you can play on any instrument. You can play it on any of the band instruments, you can play it on any of the orchestra instruments, but it's really cool to be able to play your favorite songs. So I'm going to have some of the students play and be featured today who worked really extra hard to learn these songs. So first we're going to feature Andrew on the French horn, and he's going to be playing London Bridge. French horns very often in 5th grade, so it was super cool to have him play French horn this year. We're going to go in the back to our low brass section, and Colin is going to play a song that you might recognize from the radio by Miley Cyrus. It's called Flowers. Emma on trumpet is going to play a little bit of Peppa Pig for you. Everybody loves Peppa Pig. We've got Colin and Cyrus. Colin again on trombone, and Cyrus is going to play the bass drum in the back for percussion, and they're going to play the universal theme. Next, we're going to feature some trombones on a duet, and we've got Luke and Colin, and they are going to play the theme from Darth Vader. Now we're going to feature Luke on a solo. He's going to play Over the Rainbow. Notes on that one, so very, very cool. We're going to feature Abby on Love Story for you Swifties out there. clarinet. Then we're going to feature Abby and Colin and Luke again, and we're going to play, you know what, I'm just going to let them guess if they can catch on to this one. I think they will. And for our last duet, we're going to need some audience participation. How many people are Ohio State fans out there? Ohio State? Yeah, awesome. So I think you'll catch on, you'll know what to do. All right. We're going to start with the woodwind. The band's going to help me out. We're going to play the same song on every band instrument right now so you can kind of hear the different sounds. Flute! Clarinet! Saxophone! And now we have the brass instruments. Trumpet! French horn! Trombone!
And I play the trombone in the 5th grade band. The next songs we are performing are songs that the Shelbyville Marching Mustangs perform at football and basketball games. They are called pep songs, and we hope you get excited for the end of our school year. We're going to play cheer number 1, or Let's Go Band, 7 Nation Army by a select group, We Will Rock You, and Louie Louie.
like to have some audience participation on this next one. We're going to play We Will Rock. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and... Before we play our last piece for the band, I did want to say I really want to give these students a lot of credit. They have come such a long way. There's been so much improvement. We've had so much fun. I'm super excited to have them in band next year. So let's give them one more round of applause. I did want to do a couple of announcements. We do have summer band and summer orchestra programs here at Strongsville over the summer. We did bring out some flyers. The registration for both of those closes on Friday, so if you're interested in signing up, it's a great way for students to be playing throughout the summer, get their instrument back out, dust off some cobwebs, and we have a lot of fun. And in 5th grade especially, they get to come to the middle school and they get a couple weeks to kind of check it out and get to know the building before they end up going to middle school next year, so it's really nice that way as well. If you're unable to be in summer band, we always recommend private lessons as well. I did post a lessons list on the students' Google Classroom, so you can have some resources there as well. I wanted to thank Mr. Parrish. Mr. Parrish was here at the beginning of the year and got these students started and excited about band, so let's give him a round of applause. I wanted to thank our recording and camera crew. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all of you in your classrooms as well watching. Yay, let's give them a round of applause. And of course, our wonderful administration. We have such wonderful music programs here. We're so supported, so lucky. So thank you to our administration as well. And we definitely know we can't do it without the parents and family support. So students, let's give your parents and families a big round of applause. All right, here is our last band piece, Louie Louie. One more shout out because we do have some students here to help us. Andrew's sister Olivia on French horn is actually from the high school. She came to play with us, and Stephen is in 8th grade from the middle school. So we're super happy. They were super excited to come and perform with us. So let's give them a round of applause.
orchestra here at Surrarrer, and we are so excited to play for you today. We have a lot of exciting things to perform for you today. We're doing a quick transition here, so we said to get our cello section in, so basically if you guys want to scoot back here, you're gonna move over. So today we'll have some students introducing songs for you today, and fourth graders, you're going to hear all of your options in the string orchestra today. So we'll be sure to introduce our instruments to you in a special way. Evan, I have to stall a little bit here. So Evan told me that I had to introduce our mascot, so we also have Tiny Timmy here today. Thanks, Miss McNichol. That's Tiny Timmy. That's our orchestra mascot. We're gonna vote for Tiny Timmy. Tiny Timmy is always in the orchestra. Sometimes the students bring practice buddies to orchestra, and they get to be guests in our rehearsal. But Tiny Timmy has lasted the entire year, and so he's been to every orchestra practice that we've had. Guys, so cellos have something special called a rock stop. If while they're getting set up, do I have another cellist that can kind of hold that up to show what a rock stop is? So what they do here, fourth graders, they put this on their chair so that their cellos don't slide. And so they stay nice and secure under their chair. So our cellos have a little bit of equipment to move here. Awesome. And then, let's see, do we got everything? Okay, cool, awesome. Thank you guys. Flexible. So while they're getting set, it's our tradition before we play, we have to tune our instruments. And so we always have someone special called the concert master. So I would like to introduce to you our concert master, Brooklyn Pizzelt.
On this episode of Bluey, the instruments of the string orchestra. Awesome, thank you guys for helping out. And now I'm going to turn the microphone over to a student to introduce our next piece to you. Hi, my name is Holly, and I play the viola in the Surrarrer Orchestra. Our next song is called Fiddler's Hoedown. Hold on to your hats because this is going to blow you away. It's a fast piece in the fiddling style and was the first piece of sheet music that we learned. See if you can hear the melody being passed between all the instruments. So grab your cowboy hats and giddy up.
Bonjour, my name is Scotty and I play the cello in orchestra. Our next song is called French Folk Song. Listen for everyone playing the main song, called the melody the first time, and then we break into the both melody and harmony being played at the same time. Oui, oui, oui. See if you can imagine France and the Eiffel Tower. Next piece, French Folk Song. Adieu.
to switch to some students that took the extra challenge and they were willing to learn a fun song that they really enjoy to play for you today. So they've been working really hard to do these, and that's the best part about playing an instrument, guys. You get to play with your friends. And so we have some songs you're going to recognize, and the first duet that you'll be hearing, and you guys can stand when you play it, this is Nihal and Akash, and they're going to be playing the Burger King theme. Next up, we have a quintet, which is a group of 5 musicians. And we have Hanley, Lucia, Scotty, Josie, and Holly, and they'll be performing for you Old MacDonald. Violin duet. This is Brooklyn and Krisha, and they'll be playing Shake It Off. Next up, we have a violin solo, and this is Nihal playing the theme from Harry Potter. We have a duet. This will be our last small group. This is Toria and Rosie, and they learned to play the song called Levitating. And I'd like to recognize a couple other students, and the students, I forgot to tell you I was going to do this, but some of our orchestra members learned some songs and they played at the arts show last week. So I would like for you to stand if you performed at the arts show last week. So we had John, Griffin, Evan, Scotty, Hanley, Andrew, Casey, Ty, Krisha, Brooklyn, and Toria. If we could give them a round of applause. They did awesome. Oh, let's recognize our band members that were also there. Give them a round of applause. And next we have something very special planned for you. But before we do this, we have to show you some of the things that we use in orchestra so you understand the story that the students wrote. So first, we want to show you on our instruments, we have something called strings. So orchestra, go ahead and pluck the strings for them. So this is how we first learned to play our string instruments. We did something called pizzicato. So you might hear about that in the story a little bit. And then next to make sound on our strings, orchestra, hold this up. And fourth graders, does anybody know what this is called? Does anybody know what this is called? Right here, what's your name? Landon. And Landon, what is this called?
A bow.
It's a bow. He got it. Give him a foot. Landon got it. This is a bow. And orchestra, turn it out so they can see your bow. We have something special on the bow. And fourth graders, does anybody know what is on the bow? Or you have a guess? What's your name?
Kyla, what do you think it is, Kyla?
Horsehair.
Oh my gosh, it's horsehair. She got to give her a foot. She knew that it was horsehair. Nice job, Kyla. And then, so you might hear about that in the story. And the next thing that you're going to hear about is something called rosin. Orchestra, did anybody bring the rosin out here? Emerson has her rosin here. Does anybody else have their rosin? Hal's got his rosin. He's holding it up. Maddie's got hers. Griffin has his. So we always rosin our bows before we play. Does anyone know what rosin is, fourth graders, or what you think it does? What's your name? Good, Gideon got it. It's something with it helps the cello sound better. Nice job, Gideon. Do you have another guess? What do you think? What's your name? Ethan, what do you think, Ethan?
So I think it is for the tuning.
Oh, that's a good guess for the tuning. It's not for the tuning, that's a really good guess. So it's something to make it sound better. I'll give you a hint. It's tree sap, and it's really sticky. Does anybody have a guess? Right here, what do you think? Oh, it's a really good guess. So we use friction when we put the rosin on our bows, but it makes it stick to the string. So we use something called rosin, and it makes the bow stick to the string. So you might hear about rosin in the story. So this story goes along with something that we play every year, and the students wrote this story to go along with the song. And so you're going to hear some songs that you recognize, some special sound effects, and we also have a special guest narrator. So everyone, please give her an enthusiastic welcome, Mrs. Freeman!
All right, well, ready for this? All right, you ready? A long, long time ago, in an orchestra galaxy far, far away, Luke Bowalker was the biggest superhero of all time. One day, while he was walking in Rosin City, in the skies of Bowspin, he came face to face with an orchestra shark. Luke grabbed his viola bow, and the orchestra shark grabbed his double bass. They started to battle, and then, all of a sudden, bow troopers and Darth Violin appeared. Luke was so surprised, he screamed. Luckily, Cello Baca was on his way to help him. Cello Baca jumped out of his Millennium cello and used a parachute to glide down. Luke Bowalker and Cello Baca decided the battle was just too much for them, so they escaped to Luke's house. But they got hungry, so they decided to order McDonald's from DoorDash. They heard a knock at the door. Luke said, "Hey, that must be our food." He slowly opened the door. But it wasn't DoorDash. It was Darth Violin. And then Darth Violin had something to tell him. He said, "Luke, I am your DoorDash delivery man." "I brought you some food to eat." Luke said, "Great, let's have dinner together." So they ate some crunchy French fries together. and balance was restored in the galaxy for now. And now, the theme to Star Wars. Thank you so much. So that was super fun, and the students wrote that piece, and we put it together. We have one more final piece for you, and I actually forgot something. Miss McNichol, are you in here? Are you here, Miss McNichol? She's not here. Mr. Kirka, could you help me out? There's a speaker in Miss McNichol's room. It's like by that kidney-shaped table by the xylophones, and there's like a cord on top of it. So we have one last piece. Thank you. But Officer Kirka is helping me out. I forgot one important detail. I would like to say thank you. So thank you so much to the parents. These kids are amazing, and this class is so talented. They're gonna do some amazing things in their music careers. I'm so excited that I get to teach them again next year at the middle school in 6th grade. It was so fun to see them these past couple weeks when they came for the sneak peek, and when they came for their field trip on Monday, and we actually have like an orchestra and a band classroom, and they're beautiful, and they get orchestra and band every day, and it's a part of their schedule. So we're so excited about that next year. I hope that these students sign up for summer orchestra. It will be taught by my colleagues, Mrs. Bravo and Mr. Heyer, and they are amazing. Mr. Heyer teaches at the high school. Mrs. Bravo also teaches at the middle school with me in 6th grade. Yeah, and thanks. So we'll kind of plug it in back here. If we could just make a little aisleway right here, thanks guys. But yeah, these kids are amazing and gonna do great things. Thank you to the 5th grade teachers. Oh, I can grab that, thank you. To the 5th grade teachers for like keeping the kids on track and helping them know our schedule and when everything is happening. So we really appreciate that. You get a front row seat here for some sound system, thank you. And thank you to our administration. These programs wouldn't be possible without you, so I'm just so proud of these kids. For our last song, I'm going to turn the microphone over to a student to introduce it to you, and we're going to pass it back to Nihal.
Hi, my name is Nihal and I play the violin and orchestra. For our grand finale, we're going to play a smooth, slow, relaxing song for you. It is so beautiful, you might even fall asleep, you are so relaxed. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our final song.
amazing. Thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you for watching in your classrooms. We hope you have a wonderful summer. And thanks again. Bye, everybody.